I see one of the cops just pull up right now, and yep, he got the, look like he's about to run over the police car. Oh my God, my morning.
Hi everyone, Donut here, long time no see. Today's video is a pretty brutal snapshot of where law enforcement is at in America right now. There's one you've all been waiting for me to talk about. That's right, the Minnesota protester and ICE agents. I'm gonna press on it briefly and we're gonna look at some other shootings. We're gonna talk about Portland too and how much of a pussy the chief is. He delivers one of the most embarrassing press conferences that I've seen in a long time. It is complete with tears shed over human traffickers. Good old Portland. Finally, we're gonna end up in Oklahoma City. We got a violent crime spree that ends with multiple people dead and a big old police chase. That one ends on a highway with officers stopping a suspect who was not wanting to stop. But first, a word from our sponsor. Our sponsor for this video is StopBox. This thing is great if you own firearms. If you own a handgun, it fits in one of two very frustrating categories. If you need it in a hurry, it's locked away, or either it's left out where somebody can just come by and pick it up. If you have kids, these things are especially useful because kids' brains are basically oatmeal. They're not smart. StopBox has solved this problem with a pretty cool solution. The StopBox Pro. It's got a push-button locking system that gives you fast, reliable access to your firearm in seconds. Boop, boop. Box is open. With StopBox Pro's mechanical keyless system, it allows for fast, secure access without the risk of fumbling for keys when every second counts. You don't have to worry about keys or batteries or any type of electronics. It's all mechanical. You can fit all sorts of cool stuff in here. A cool Glock with a light, a Jericho 941 from the best anime of all time, Cowboy Bebop, a SIG P320 fits in the trash. I mean, it will fit in here if you want a landmine in your StopBox Pro. I travel a lot and I go to really bad cities sometimes, so I like my firearm to be with me. Well, guess what? The StopBox Pro is TSA compliant. All StopBox products are proudly made in the USA, and they have a wide range of other innovative products, like the vehicle safe, chamber lock, and other essential gear. Right now, you can get 10% off your StopBox order. All you gotta do is go to StopBoxUSA.com and use the code DONUT10. If you use that code DONUT10, you'll get 10% off plus a buy one, get one StopBox Pro. That's 10% off plus buy one, get one StopBox Pro for free. That's StopBoxUSA.com. Okay, look, what had happened is I met a hot Mexican girl a while back and I spent all last week doing wedding things that I enjoy doing that has nothing to do with ICE or protesters or shooting people. So I didn't really get around to talking about this lady who got shot after she tapped an ICE agent with her car. With that being said, watch Angry Cops break down. I hit up Rich and I was like, hey, you know what? I want to see what you have to say about this. Why don't you do this one? So he made a fantastic 30-minute breakdown on his channel, Angry Cops. He's a current police officer. I knew he'd do great, and the video is fantastic, and I agree with almost every bit of it. Agreeing with it, meaning that it was a lawful but awful thing that happened. So whether you stand on the point that she shouldn't have been shot, or she should have even been there in the first place and she wouldn't have got shot, go check out current police officer Angry Cops video on it. We are gonna talk about something that is not Minneapolis. This video, unfortunately, does not involve a pursuit, a shootout, or body cam footage. It involves something far scarier and cringier. Tons of cringe. A Portland police chief was seen crying at a press conference. This is Portland Police Chief Bob Day addressing the media the day after two suspects were shot by federal agents.
And what I can say is there is an association with the two folks yesterday and TDA.
He admits the two suspects who were shot do have ties to Tren de Aragua. That is not a very nice gang that is based out of Venezuela. It's one of the gangs that the Department of Homeland Security has been talking about for a while now, which makes this moment kind of incredible in the timing. One day earlier, city officials from Portland were hesitant to back up Homeland Security. Now suddenly it's these two guys who got shot do have involvement with that gang. So the human traffickers were actually human traffickers. Thank God we cleared that one up.
I hesitated to even share this information initially because I'm very aware of the historic injustice of victim blaming, oftentimes portrayed by law enforcement, including this very agency that I've represented so proudly for so many years.
This is where it goes off the rails. Chief Day says, and I quote, "I hesitated to even share this information because he was worried about victim blaming. Victim blaming for these two gang members. This is a gang known for sex trafficking, forced prostitution, extortion, and violence. But please make sure we don't hurt the feelings of the human traffickers." You ridiculous cop. Bro, there's no way in hell I could work for that guy if I was a copper. And then comes a moment that a lot of people are talking about during the same press conference. Chief Day directly addresses my Latino community.
I want to speak for just a moment specifically to my Latino community. It saddens me that we even have to qualify these remarks because I understand, or at least have attempted to understand through your voices, your concern, your fear, your anger. This information in no way is meant to disparage or to condone or support or agree with any of the actions that occurred yesterday.
His voice cracks, he pauses, and he wipes his eyes. Full emotional breakdown. There's no tears for law enforcement almost being ran over or being ran over. The men, women, and especially the children who are victims of human trafficking are his officers dealing with this mess every night. Keep going, Portland. You're doing great. Our next story is not very controversial. It's not that complicated. It's a violent crime spree that ends with police officers just cleaning up the trash. Before we roll the footage, here's some important context for you. Over the course of a single morning, this suspect shot 2 people, killing 1, stole multiple vehicles, caused another person to die during a vehicle theft, and shot and killed a man in the street. What I'm saying is by the time police called up with him, 3 people were already dead. Oklahoma City Metro, midday. What we're seeing here is the suspect driving a stolen white truck. Officers attempt to stop him, and he just keeps doing what he's been doing all day. He runs from them.
126, all being pursued now. Speed's about 80, still southbound on Eastern.
Speeds are climbing pretty fast as he's heading towards the interstate. No hesitation, no slowing down. This guy is all gas and has 0 plans. Now let's check out the helicopter footage.
He's going to be northbound on Eastern.
He's going the wrong way on 240.
The suspect does a little bit of off-roading right through the grass. She's trying to reach the highway. Not really an escape strategy, kind of stupid. Don't ever run from police on a highway. It gets worse though. He enters a 1-lane highway going the wrong direction. Seconds later, he did the unthinkable and slammed into a concrete barrier.
Okay guys, we're at 1022 the pursuit, but Air 1, keep up with it.
The truck is done for. The suspect is not. He's the little felon that could at this point. Bails out immediately, still armed.
Hawthorne immediately exited the crashed vehicle, armed with a firearm, and began trying to carjack multiple passing motorists on the highway.
Hey, he's out, he's running, he's about to carjack somebody else. He's going eastbound on 240. He's trying to carjack people, guys.
Now watch this closely. He's on foot in live traffic, still trying to carjack passing motorists. Cars are swerving, people are flooring it, just trying to get away from this guy. Pure chaos, then this happens.
He's going eastbound on 240. He's trying to carjack people, guys.
While in the roadway and still attempting to carjack motorists, Hawthorne was struck by 2 separate vehicles.
Okay, he just got hit. He's right by the truck now. He's still on foot, though.
A burgundy truck accelerates straight into him. He gets launched over the hood and still somehow does not stop. He's just chugging along. He gets back up, but he gets hit by another vehicle trying to flee the scene. Most people would be done at this point after being hit by 2 cars. Not this guy. If you watch the ground a little closely here, you can see the suspect retrieve his pistol. So now we're back to an armed suspect who's already killed multiple people, who's tried to carjack multiple people, standing on a crowded interstate while still armed. From the helicopter, you can see an Oklahoma City officer engaged.
After being hit by the second vehicle, Hawthorne got back up, still armed with the pistol, when an Oklahoma City police officer shot him, stopping the threat.
From the body camera footage, you can see the officer engaged from the ground. Officer fires, stopping the threat.
Shots fired, 18 shots fired. He's down. I can't see the gun.
Suspect goes down, officers move in, secure the scene, start rendering first aid as they always do because they're nice guys. And they recover this little Twinkie gun right here. Not exactly the firearm I was expecting to be from this guy. It's ain't even a high point. He was transported to the hospital where he later died. And for our final story, we got one that shows just how crazy police work can be. And guess what? KILLDOZER's back. Well, a type of killdozer. I don't think a dude named Martin exactly welded metal plates onto this one, but you still wouldn't want to get in the way of it. Officers do have to survive bulldozers. It's happened before, and it'll happen again. Henderson, Nevada. This incident starts with a call that was already pretty bad, but then it gets worse. Some dude just hops the fence at a construction site and tries to steal heavy machinery.
We just had somebody hop the fence, and it looks like he's hot wiring one of the bulldozers right now.
Caller reports a suspect hopping the fence and hot wiring a bulldozer. Security's watching it on live video. He's not messing with tools. He's not trying to steal copper wire. Not trying car doors. Nah, man, went straight to the bulldozer. Before officers even arrive, things escalate a little bit quickly. The suspect starts threatening security on the site. He claims to have a weapon, and he managed to get the machine moving. And this is where it goes from simple property crime to holy shit.
Tried getting him off the property, but he was threatening to kill me, and he has a weapon on him as well, and he's a Mexican guy using a bulldozer right now trying to steal it. I see one of the cops just pull up right now, and yep, he got there. Look like he's about to run over the police car. Oh my God, my morning.
The 911 caller reports the patrol car just pulled up and the bulldozer's heading straight for it. And you hear a little bit of panic because this thing isn't stopping. What you're about to see is a suspect use a massive piece of construction equipment as a weapon. I'd say a several ton piece of equipment as a deadly weapon. This officer realizes that it's coming straight for her.
And he's taking off. He's coming towards me now. Hey! He's coming right at my patrol vehicle.
Now, if that angle wasn't good enough, we got some security camera footage that shows the guy was actively trying to run that cop over.
He's coming at me. Stop! Get on the ground! Stop fire! He's still moving. He's going to the whole car. Stop right there!
Kind of hear and see the urgency immediately. Clear commands, clear identification, and clear danger. Suspect keeps advancing. The officer does the only thing that you should do when you feel that a bulldozer is going to turn you into people paste.
Hey, stop! Stop now! He's coming at me. Stop! Get on the ground! Stop fire!
She fires and she moves. This isn't a chase, this isn't a standoff. This is an officer sprinting out of the way of several tons of steel. Her patrol vehicle isn't so lucky. Thank God it wasn't a Crown Vic though, the best police car of all time. Her car gets absolutely crushed. Another officer arrives on scene a couple of moments later. He exits his patrol vehicle, sees that the bulldozer is trying to kill another police officer and has killed a police car, and immediately fires several rounds, stopping it.
Moving back and forth. Stop right there!
Shots fired.
Officers surround it and start issuing commands in English and Spanish. Eventually, the suspect complies and starts to crawl out of the tractor. This thing is so huge, though, one of the officers injures himself trying to get the guy out. The suspect was hit by fire from the officers twice. He survived and went right to jail. That went straight from a weird call to someone's about to die. It's being investigated like any other officer-involved shooting. Make no mistake, this was attempted murder on a police officer with a bulldozer. I don't think they're going to have any trouble with this investigation. What did we learn from this video? You probably shouldn't drive large vehicles at cops. Anyways, that's all I have for you fine people today. If you want to help support the channel, you can go on over to donutoperator.com. Subscribe to pepperbox.tv to see all my uncensored videos, plus uncensored videos from my friends and exclusives. Or follow my second channel, Donut Operator TV, right here on YouTube, where we talk a lot about drunk chicks being arrested. Until next time, please have a fantastic day.
Whack.